Hello everyone and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobson, the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life Cabin. Looking forward to the archery season. You could smell that fall's in the air, but there are some bass tournaments still yet to be had and raising money and goods for a good cause. We're talking about the Toys for Tots fishing derby that's going to be happening over there in the Williamsport area. Bob Lewis is with the Williamsport Bassmasters and he explains the whole thing while we do a little bit of fishing.
We're at the Linden Access in Linden, Pennsylvania, better known as the Anglers Club Access. We're gonna go out and play around for some bass, getting ready to gear up for the Toys for Tots tournament.
He's got an interesting way of unloading his boat. Ties it to the dock, gets it floating, comes back, and boom. Okay, so when he pulls away, the boat's still attached to the dock. Not bad. Nobody's feet has to get wet. So you're in a brand new boat. Tell me about it.
Well, got Hall's Marine hooked me up with this one here after had a little incident with my other one, and it's pretty nice.
So this is the first time you're going out on the boat?
I had it out for about an hour the other day, just playing around, make sure everything worked right, and yeah, this is gonna be it.
Tell me about the fishing here. I've never put a boat in at this access. What do you expect? Is it flat water? Is it rapids? Tell me about the water here.
It's flat water from the Hepburn Street Dam down to what we call Crane's Riffles, approximately 6 miles of flat water. Then you get in, then you start getting into your riffles and little holes, little pockets.
So Bob, what are you gonna be throwing here?
I'm gonna be throwing a skirted Z-Man Ned rig, little skirt on little silicone skirts, followed by a Z-Man tube tickler is what they call them now.
And is that on a jig head?
It's on a jig head. 1/8. They don't go by 1/8 ounce. They go by crazy numbers. I think it's like a 1/10 ounce. You bounce it across the bottom, or sometimes they'll even hit it when you're reeling it slow. They think it's a crayfish escaping.
Yeah.
Finally.
Got one?
Yeah, little guy. I don't mind catching them.
Hey, it's better than catching nothing.
5 or 6 years up the road, that's gonna be a 3 or 4 pounder. Good hook.
All right, well, you broke the ice, Bob.
That's right.
You broke the ice. Now we got to put a couple of biggies in here.
A couple quality fish. We're working on it.
What do you think our chances of catching fish? Tell me about the conditions.
The water's low. There was just a tournament here on Sunday. 14 pounds won, but there was a couple 12-pound bags and a 13-pound bag with 5 fish, and there was a slew between 9 and 10 pounds.
Cool.
They're all 2.5 pound fish. There's a little bit better one, maybe. A little bit better.
Oh, you found a little hole, did you?
Yeah, a little pocket. Oops, sorry.
And he christened the carpet on your boat.
That's okay.
That's right. The night you officially got fish slime on your new boat.
That's right.
Nice going, buddy.
Thanks.
Let me give it a whack on this side, maybe here.
We have roughly 24 members. We fish, I think 10 or 11 opens between Rose Valley Lake and a river. And we do what we call club outings, which is where we fish for points for Angler of the Year in our own club.
Are you always looking for members?
Always looking for members, and especially younger members. We are kid friendly. Most of our tournaments, if you bring a kid 16 and under, that's your 3rd person for the tournament.
Fish on.
No way.
There we go.
Good.
There we go.
Okay.
Come on over here.
You need a net?
No.
Okay.
No.
There you go.
There we go. Still not a tournament winner, Bob.
No.
We got to find a tournament winners.
I'm gonna try. I'm trying.
Yes, we were catching a small bass every now and then, but what really caught our attention was a storm blowing up downstream. As you could see, my side of the boat was clear and sunny, but Bob's side, well, that was a different story. What do you think? Should we get off the water?
Yeah. We can go in here and see what it's gonna do. I think we're right on the edge of it.
And that's exactly what we did. We headed to the shore and watched as the storm quickly moved in and just as quickly moved out. And we started fishing again. On September 25th,
Yes.
you're holding a tournament. What is the tournament?
The tournament is a Toys for Tots benefit tournament. It's our first annual. It's 100% payback for the fishing money that the fishermen pay to enter, with a $10 lunker on top of it. It's 100% payback. Everybody has to bring 2 toys, 1 for each person in the boat. And if you can bring more, that's fine. But we're just trying to fill up these boxes for the local kids. There's a bigger one, Jake.
You got one?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a nice fight, buddy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a nice fish. You need the net or you're
Nope,
good?
it broke off.
Oh.
That's okay.
Got it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Open the sardine can there, Bob.
All right. There you go.
Smallmouth bass. Goodbye.
And the fishing family for that tournament is unbelievable. People reaching out. When people heard about it, I was pumping gas, and a gentleman gave me a donation.
See?
And we were just in the talking about stages of doing it, so that set me on fire to hold this tournament. People that generous, especially during the pandemic.
Yeah. And in general, you put kids together in an organization that wants to make kids happy.
Yes.
It's a win-win.
Yes.
I love what your bass club is doing and several other ones across our viewing area.
Okay, Jake, we got another one.
That looks like a good one.
That's off too. That was a big fish.
Thank you for the day in the field, Bob. It was exciting, and we caught some fish. And of course, we wish you luck with your Toys for Tots tournament. Now, they modeled that tournament after one that's been taking place in Sunbury. The 4th annual Toys for Tots fishing tournament was held this past July out of the boat access area in Sunbury. Melting Point Lures and the Montandan Bass Club hosted the event. Jason Ryder and Janelle Musser spearheaded the tournament. 49 boats were entered, and as you can see, anglers caught fish and trophies were handed out. The event was an effort to collect money and toys for Toys for Tots, and they did just that. In fact, a whole lot of toys and gifts were collected. Everything from dolls, games, dinosaurs, and even bikes. And we're told that the sponsors were more than happy to get involved. I would say it was a very successful event. This year's event brought in more than $5,000 in cash, and over the past 4 tournaments, more than $14,000 was collected, and it goes straight to Toys for Tots. In fact, 1,078 toys have been collected to date. All proceeds and toy donations collected at the event in Sunbury goes to the Susquehanna Valley Detachment number 308 of the Marine Corps League, Inc., and that's based in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. They distribute the toys to Columbia, Montour, Northumberland, Snyder, and Union counties. In fact, it's so successful, they're planning next year's event. It's scheduled right now for July 22nd. Congratulations to both of your groups of anglers, and I love when conservation groups get together and do things for a good cause. We are indeed going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.